just a couple gamers. It's your boy Smooth, and we are back with another episode. I have my co-host here. Say what's up, OG.
What's up, players?
It's time to get it in. Another episode of Grand Gangster War. Today we are taking the level 3 landmark, ladies and gentlemen. You know what, bro? I feel like the durability on these landmarks and things that we're taking over keep going up, but my strength is not going up along with it. Like, what's going on with that?
I feel the same way. It's getting tougher and tougher and tougher, and we're just kind of like riding the wave.
I'm not feeling much stronger than I was in the last one, bro.
No, dude, it's definitely gearing up.
That's a good way to put it.
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
It's crazy.
We are logged in now, guys. Let's see what the events are talking about here. Oh, yeah, I got to get the live stream up. We got to put the live out there. Actually, bro, if you want to just talk to the people about what you're seeing in game, what you're enjoying in game, stuff like that, while I get the live out, do me a huge favor.
So the summer group arena round 8 is in progress right now. That's one of the news things that came up. The level 3 landmarks gearing up for the downtown situation, which
yes,
crazy. Listen to me, this is gonna be out of this world. That if you don't stream it for 2 days, dude, that's your fault.
Dude,
it's gonna be crazy, right?
It's definitely gonna be crazy.
We got a lot of stuff going on here, a lot of things happening. It's all good though,
So,
and like I said, I won first in a couple of things. I think I was VIP.
Dude, you killed it in the verses. In the verses, I checked your points, bro. You had like almost 4 million points or more.
Really?
Dude.
Last time I checked, it was like 2.5.
Dude, you jumped, bro. I'm telling you. I checked. I was like, holy crap. Because we were just talking about Phoenix putting up all those points. And
Dude,
I was... Bruh.
Dude. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. All together.
I went to go look for Phoenix's points, and I seen OG had like over 3 million. I was like, no way. Bless you.
Sorry, thank you.
Bless you. No, I was getting up there, dude. I gotta start doing something.
So, bless you.
Ridiculous.
So let me ask you something. How much energy did you buy, or did you bless you, or did you just max your energy? How did you do it?
I didn't. I built my base and stuff, and just went nuts with training and all that other stuff. So the energy situation. Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a game as much as you guys are. I go to work. You know what I'm saying? So it's harder for me. Sometimes I do a lot of dark web stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of thing.
Yeah.
But I can see where you guys are losing energy like crazy. Like I understand that. Because, last night I was like hardcore into it for a little while, and I was like, damn, I don't even know where to get this stuff. Like I wasn't even, you know what I'm saying?
I was wondering.
But I was doing a lot of like research, building, whatever it said I was doing it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So trying to get it in.
Well, I was super impressed. I wasn't sure how you got those points. I thought maybe you were just spending diamonds like to try and beat Phoenix for the first time, because I'm still trying to beat Phoenix for the first time.
I wish, dude. I wasn't spending any diamonds. I don't even have any. It just so happens. I was getting, so I got a question for you. That casino event?
Yeah.
We get all the rewards later, right?
Yes. Yep. As soon as it ends.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I mean, I spent a few diamonds, of course.
I thought we were taking a level 3 landmark.
Well, where's Jack, dude?
Well, I was looking at the countdown. Unless I was wrong, we're not taking a level 3 landmark?
No, didn't he put the marker up the other night?
I thought so. The nearest location level 3 landmark we already have, so that would take us to... Hold on.
You know what? Maybe because we were on last night and not live, like we were on live, we just got a little backtracked.
Well, we can't... We
What
done,
do- what
boss.
do-
You want to start? He said, you want to start a war with another alliance? Then we can.
What?
Not opposed.
Oh, so we took it last night.
I thought it started today. Why am I tripping right now? All right. He said, "Oh snap! Oh, bro, look at Jack's mansion, dude. He's got the casino. Dude, no way. He's got the casino skin, bro.
Dude.
That's sick.
This is what happens when you get some Asians playing the game. Not for nothing.
Yeah, bro.
They love the gambling too.
Yes, sir. He is flexing right now. That's
Good
crazy.
for you, Jack.
Yeah,
Good
Jack.
for you, bro.
You deserve it, buddy. Holy
Yeah.
crap. That is awesome. Okay, so he says if we want to start a war with another alliance, what other alliance? What other alliance, and is it possible to take it right now? Hustler, liquors in the front, poker in the back. Dude, I haven't heard that in so long. Dude, I haven't heard that. So I used to hear that all the time back in like the 90s. Hey, welcome to the party. We got liquor in the front, poker in the back. That's amazing. Oh, bro, I love it.
Oh, shit, man. Sorry. That's great.
We got to take
Jack-
something, brother. We got to take
Jack
something.
is a lot, dude.
Yeah, he really is, bro. He doesn't get enough credit for all the hell I put him through. Hey, Jackie boy. Hey, buddy. Jack's mother. Can Jack come out and play?
You guys are nuts.
Just FYI, we do this when we're not even live.
Yeah.
And we'll just break out and just start saying this. Even before we even played this game, this was
Yes.
like what we did.
There's
Yes.
nothing wrong with that.
It's not a bit we created. It's a bit we've been doing.
Yeah. Okay, so I just want to clarify really quick with Jack since he's actually in the live stream now. All right, Jack. I can't lie to the people. All right. So we got to figure out what we're doing on the fly. All right, because I was looking at this here. Let me just explain why I made the picture the way that I did. Okay. When you go to the landmark conquest, it was counting down since yesterday. And it ended at server reset, which means the battle for the bridge level 3, or I'm sorry, no, the battle for the landmark was set for today at reset. So if we already did the landmark, and it changed to battle of the bridge, and that's 5 days away, what are we doing today? He said, nope. Okay, I was wrong. Son of a... Why am I always wrong? I'm always wrong.
You need to be more explanatory about what's going on, dude. This cliffhanger type stuff and all this stuff, a little hint here, a little hint here. What's going on, dude? We need to know. Inquiring minds need to know what's happening.
Inquiring minds need to
That's it.
That's funny.
Oh, God. The timer was for us to take the landmark. Oh, so we had to take the landmark before the timer ran out. Dude, I want his freaking city skin. He's got confetti and cards and poker chips just blowing out the top of his freaking... Come on, Jack. Come on, Jack.
Yeah, Jack. Share the love.
Yeah.
So,
Jack.
okay, so then what are we doing then? What are we doing? We got to do something.
Did we miss it? Is that what he's saying?
We didn't miss it. We had just already done the level 3 landmark, I guess. But I didn't realize that the countdown was for it to end. I thought it was a countdown. Another level 3 landmark was about to open. Because there were so many on the map. I just automatically assumed. Okay. Well. Well. That's what I got to say about that.
Honestly, there's so much to do with the game that you're not going to not find something else to do anyway.
Well, Jack said something. He said, unless you want to start a war with another alliance. What did you mean, Jack?
Yeah. You want to try?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Inquiring minds would like to know who are we starting a war with.
Just for GP. That's all. Just for GP.
Dude, seriously. Okay, Jack. Also, while I have you here, and I hate to put all this pressure on you, but when you click on the harbor pickup, all right, I don't know if it's saying this because I'm the leader of the alliance or whatever, but it says continue the escort. Left attempts 4. If I click continue the escort, does that start the truck?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So how do I look at the truck and just put my soldiers in there without actually making it move? Because last time I looked, it was stopped, and somebody had placed a marker there, and I was able to put my troops in there. Okay.
All right, I don't understand that one, but if you do continue it, it will stop the escort again. I'm not 100% sure if you can add troops or not to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
That's a question for Jack, of course. Jack, come on, man. Inquiring minds again, brother.
Okay.
Well,
So, no, you're right. Okay, wait. Damn it. All right, I gotta look. At Jack sent me this thing earlier about the truck.
Oh, here we go. So we already sent it to you. You never looked at it. That's all right, though. Jack's the man, dude. Yo, he's on top of everything.
He really is, dude. So these are the new times that we're doing the truck. All right. 0-100 UTC, 5 o'clock UTC. It looks like 10 o'clock UTC, 1500 UTC, 2000 UTC.
All right, so those times correspond to what?
Okay, so are you East Coast as well?
Yeah, I'm in Rhode Island.
Okay, so it's 8 p.m., 1 a.m., 6 a.m., 11 a.m., 3 p.m. He's gonna send this out in the mail. So we missed the no. So we can do 8. So we can do it now.
Yeah, it's right now. It should be right now.
Yo, we got Terrence in the house. What's up, brother? All right, yeah. So let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. All right. Everybody, throw your damn soldiers in. Throw your marches in.
Waiting, dude. Oh, go. Oh, yeah. Here we go. All right, let's get it. Everybody join up.
Buff up, guys. Buff up. Make sure you got your buffs on. All right. And then Jack says, if you want to take another 3 landmark, we have to go bully through OST or FRA. Well, I'm not going to incorporate the bully word because I don't bully anybody. OG bullies me.
No. I don't bully anybody. Unless it's the other game. Then, it could be different.
Yeah, the other game's a lot of that going on.
It's on gameplay and personality. Yeah.
He said we do 1 for the live and then we cancel until the 5 UTC. Okay, I'm down with that.
Amen, brother.
Yep. Okay, but on the subject, no, I don't want to use the word bully. That's not what I'm trying to use. But I would like to aggressively take another landmark. Aggressively take it.
Well, that being said, I think that's probably a good idea.
I mean, I think so.
It would give us some sense of something strength-wise.
Yeah.
With other people now. But who in mind do you have? I mean, that's the big question, right? We don't want to, go into a smaller alliance and just they're like, oh, F you guys because you're doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But maybe they can join us after we do it.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's strategy, right?
That's what I'm thinking. But okay. So here's the thing, right?
Maybe it's not time for that yet.
OST, they lost their big guy. He just and then this is breaking news from Server 1. OST lost their big guy. They had a big guy. He was pushing his mansion. Let me bring him up really quick. Dude? So I looked and so I'm sponsored by a few Mafia games, right?
Yeah.
Not the one that you're in love with, but the other one I started doing after, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm in that Discord just looking around and I see their big guy from OST in there. And I'm like, hold on a second.
That?
I said, dang, he must have seen one of my live streams. And so he went to go check it out, right? And so I message him directly and I'm like, yo, you play this game too? He's like, oh yeah, because I stopped playing GGW. And I said, why? He said, oh, I just don't have.
Because he can't spend fast enough.
Honestly, that was what I got from the conversation. But he also said that he doesn't really have time, which I'm like, I don't know if I believe that.
Well, how are you in another game if you don't really have the time?
Exactly. That was my thoughts. So I'm looking. He's a boss office 21.
Really?
He's one behind me and just dipped.
Yeah, so, I know. I don't. You know. I don't know. I don't know, dude.
So then I'm looking here, and their second highest is a level 20. He's Renee. So, oh wait, yeah.
You know what? Maybe it's time to talk with OST and see what's really going on.
Right. I brought that up as well. Like we need to start talking to these other people here. Boss office level. Let's see what FRA has. FRA has oopsies. FRA.
Dude, we can't do it to them a second time.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking. So
we just can't do it.
Yeah,
that would not be good gaming on our part.
That and their only highest level is a 19.
Yeah, we can't do that. That's not for nothing.
Whoa. Oh, Jack's calling, bro. I'm switching calls, all right? Jack?
Are you there? Jack? Unmute. Hey, Jack. Unmute, dude.
Hey, Jack.
Oh, God.
He said, "Let me type here." He said, "Let me type here so I can hear and see, so you can hear and see me in real time." Okay, yeah. So he's saying he can't talk on the phone, but this is easier for him in real time to have a conversation with us. That makes sense. Okay.
Thank God. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Finally.
Bro, I can't with you, Jack.
I cannot with him. He's so funny.
Yo, Jack's the man, dude. He like surprises everything all the time. He's the man. I love this. This kid is great.
I can't.
Oh God, I need that laugh. All right. He said I can't talk, but there's a delay in the YouTube. Absolutely right, sir. Okay, Jack. So OG and I have, I'm sure you heard, we discussed, the different mansion levels. OST lost their mansion 21, but FRA got hit with our full force, basically. Not really, but Holocaust went a little crazy, and a couple other players went a little crazy. So what we should, yeah, we went a little cray on KE. But we have talked recently, Jack and I as well, about the state of the other alliances and also trying to, boost up. Yo, Hollow said I did not go crazy. I can't with you, bro. Hollow.
Come on.
You went good crazy. All right. It was a good kind of crazy. All right. I enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed it.
100%. That's it. We're good. Nothing.
Yeah.
Truth. That's a.
I enjoyed watching it. But what I will say is this: I do think that we should put some pressure into the game. We've been kind of just la di da di da. We haven't done anything really. We just been kind of going through the paces. I think it would be good to have a little craziness going on. Not too crazy, but definitely a little crazy. And I don't think that's a bad thing. It is a war game. What do you think, Jack, about applying some pressure to OST, trying trying to maybe have some friendly comp with them. I emphasize the word friendly and I emphasize the word comp. But that's up to you guys. I'm trying to think of something fun that we can do to shake things up a little bit.
You know, all I'm gonna say is that we need players to stay. How we go about to make it fun for everybody to stay is fine with me. I'll be 100% on board because who knows what they're gonna do now, right? The top guy left. This, that, and the other thing. How do we get them to engage more, right? If maybe they're still engaged enough. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Well, the only reason why I say what I'm saying right now is this, and that this is my personal thoughts. Is also from past experience. Okay, a couple things are gonna happen. Well, first, let me emphasize how we ended up getting our first merger. Okay, I had actually contacted Shade, and I had also spoken with Druid, and my original conversation with Shade was this: hey, I see you guys over in OST territory. I see you guys are kind of, stuck where you're at because of OST taking all the territory around you, blah, blah, blah. And I said, I'm not trying to force you to do anything, but I said, I think you would grow a lot quicker in a bigger alliance, and we can offer you a lot more than what you're currently undertaking right now on your own. He said he'd get back to me. Now keep in mind, we're the only real live streamers right now for the game, right? And these players are most likely watching, and if they're not watching, well, it's probably because they don't care or they're not in the Discord yet. Now we did Island Rumble, and again, Shade did not say yes. I did not get a direct answer. He said, I'll be in touch. Okay. We do the Island Rumble. We're dominating Death Row Family in Island Rumble. They see this. Next thing you know, I get a call the next day. Text the next day, hey guys, we're ready to come over. We watched the Island Rumble. We're ready. So I think that people watching us apply pressure in certain situations where they see it's competitive, it's also friendly, but it's also dominant. It makes people want to join you. Yeah. And I'm not saying I want to go over and hit anybody's city. We've already talked about this before because on Kill Event I didn't feel good about it. But taking like landmarks and stuff like that, where we're applying pressure, we're applying dominance, but we're also being kind about it. I do think that makes people want to join you without being a dill hole to people. You know what I'm saying? And I do think that as we're moving forward over the next 30 days, a couple of things are going to happen. OST is going to get disgruntled. FRA is going to get disgruntled for a couple reasons. Number one, they're not strong enough to compete for Central City. Number two, we're pulling ahead in alliance strength. Number three, we're taking every single first place in every single alliance ranking. And last but not least, where does that leave them if we take Central City and they're never going to be strong enough to fight for it? Because at the end of the day, and I want to go to the world map so that I can kind of emphasize what I'm talking about here. What's happening is total domination of the map. Okay? You have to ask yourself, you can look at the verses. Every single time the versus event comes around, who do we face?
DTF.
Thank you. That's not going to change. The only way that changes, and it still wouldn't change, I don't think, if OST and FRA merged at this point, they still wouldn't have enough players with high boss office levels to compete. They just wouldn't. It's not happening. So at this point, at this juncture in our server, I feel like it's fair that we talk about this, because what's going to happen is this. Every single time Versus comes around, DTR is going to be the only alliance strong enough to fight for it. The other thing that's going to happen is that where does that leave OST and FRA? That leaves them nowhere with the ability to compete against us or DTR. So that keeps them down at the bottom of the food chain. So eventually they're going to get bored. They're going to get tired of being outshined. They're going to get tired of being outdone, beaten every event. And where does that leave them? That leaves them either leaving the server, leaving the game, or joining us. There's 3 options here. So common sense says to me, and again, I'm not trying to go over and bully anybody. I'm not trying to go over and hit cities. All I'm saying is that when it comes to these landmarks, I think when it comes to the landmarks, I'm going to leave that up to you guys. But again, at the end of the day, one of 3 things is going to happen. I've already given you those 3 options. There is no other option. So, we can leave that up to management. We can leave that up to Jack. We can leave that up to chance. We can leave it up to fate. But I'm just telling you that is what it is. Let's see. What's Jack talking about? He says, some people, when you get hit, you get a fire lit under your butt. Some people just quit. I'm not discounting OST yet. These guys are the dark horse. You guys know what would be cool? If we have the top 10 peeps lead an alliance and they do a draft pick. What? Hold on. Because that one just slapped me on the knee. Hold on. He said, you guys know what would be cool? We have the top 10 peeps lead an alliance and they do a draft pick. What do you mean have the top 10 people lead an alliance?
What top 10 people spread across and they do a draft pick? I believe that's what he's saying. So
wait, are you trying to split everything up into 10 alliances?
Yeah.
What the hell, Jack? Bro, why? Hold on a second. I've done this before. I've literally done this before on other games. Okay? We just did this on a live stream. But this is like deja vu, not that long ago. It was successful. It worked. But here's the thing.
That's an event. Damn.
Here's the thing, though.
That's an event.
You should have said this, I don't know, week 1. Bro, like, this is something we should have done like week 1. Now you're like, yes, that would be cool. Realistically, trying to do that now, oh my god, bro. Trying to do that now. No, I mean you are just dreaming, but it's a solid dream because I've done it before. It's definitely doable. Normally
maybe that could be an event.
It could be
different type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the draft pick event.
I think I would be open to doing this if every person in the draft was in the same Discord. I would be open to doing that.
Yeah. So it give you ideas into other people's powers from other alliances also.
Right.
You're gonna pick people that are not in your own alliance, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody would probably choose their own first, but you gotta understand that other people are stronger too.
Well, and also, okay, I'll be honest. This is the most well-balanced game I've ever played. Every single event was designed specifically for our current growth as players, right? Like quite literally, and I can't prove this again. I keep forgetting. Babe, could you put this in a note, please? I need to ask the developers, is there an internal system where it puts the languages of players together? Because it really looked like that. Like it really looks like the Americans or the English-speaking players were grouped up, the German-speaking players were grouped up, the French-speaking players were grouped up to a certain degree. It looks like that was the case. Because it would be one hell of a coincidence that all the Germans were in the north, all of the French were in the south, DTR is English on the west coast, and we were stationed on the east coast, predominantly all same language. So that's number one. That's one of the things I would say this game was super balanced about, and I'm not sure how they did that. The second is every single event that comes up, we are just strong enough to do. So you have to imagine if this
Amen,
happens,
brother.
bro. If this happened where we did a draft,
Like I said,
we wouldn't be able to do any events.
dude,
We'd do no events.
dude, you would.
What?
Only within the draft events, though.
No. I'm saying, okay, imagine this. We barely had enough power being the top alliance taking this last landmark. Remember? We barely did it.
Yeah.
So imagine if we split our power into 10th. Because he's talking about 10 families, or should I say crews, because they're going to be smaller than families. They're going to be crews. 10 crews with equivalent power spread across the board. Bro, we're not completing jack shit. I'm sorry, we're not. It's not happening. No pun intended.
Well,
We're not completing anything. Like, we're gonna have just enough power. Okay. What, you want to start taking level 1 landmarks? We could do that again, but that's it.
it could be like a big group summit event.
Wait, what?
It could be like a big group summit event.
Like an event that's already created, or are you talking about creating our own?
No, like, we can't create our own with that. I mean, what the hell? Like you're saying, we're never going to beat anybody.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If we take the only reason that we were able to do what we did, bro, because DTR couldn't do it the first time, and they got a lot of strong players.
They came back and beat the shit out of that.
Yeah, of course. But that's with everything they have. Imagine splitting our power and DTR powers up, bro, across the board. Ain't no way, bro.
It would be more even to a certain extent, but even because it doesn't matter anymore. It wouldn't. You're right. It wouldn't balance out. So we would have to have that event in like a summit group event or something like that in order to pick who you want to be on your team and go forward. I mean, on the world map, is that going to be something that we can do? Probably not. You're right. However, you can have a side game or something like that when you have this NFL draft type thing, like Jack's talking about, right? Now you can pick people from other alliances, this, that, and the other thing. You understand?
Mm-hmm. No, I actually get what you're saying, and you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, after this Central City thing happens, right? I think this draft might be a server saver. And the reason I say that is because if they don't update the what's it called? If they don't update the expansion plan. If they don't update it and the last landmark we're actually taking is Central City, then here's what we could do. And again, this is just in a dream world, okay? Like Jack said, he's dreaming. I'm dreaming here. And I love doing these dream world scenarios, okay? But imagine our alliance takes Central City, right? And we don't have to worry about having to fight over new things that they're putting into the game, right? We don't have to worry about fighting over new things. I think it would be fun, based if we had a good idea of what the continuous cycles of events would be. Then at that point, what we could do is I could put Lethal or whoever, like an alt account up there, and the alliance as a leader. And just for fun, we do a server-wide draft, and we all compete for these, these smaller events, like a dark web quests and just all these regular cycle of events, the trucks, right? Like the carrier truck that we're doing right now, stuff like that. Like if we have a bunch of events like that where we don't have to worry about having to have the number one alliance the entire time, right? I think that would be cool because I could put my alt account as the leader of our alliance or Lethal or whoever, right? So it's still being ran. We can still go back to our alliance. We don't have to worry about losing our tech or losing our territory. But just for fun, to split up the server power into crews and just be going at it head to head or whatever you want to call it. Like I mean, for God's sake, we were calling each other out. Remember, we were calling each other out, just doing fair weather fights just for fun, right? Like stuff like that would be fun to do. But again, we would have to have an idea of what all the events are going to be. You know, are we going to get new events? Are they going to release a new type of landmark or something we have to fight? These are things we would have to know in advance before we did something like this. But if it gets to the point where it is just the same old cycle of events, huh?
Right. You have to form teams and this, that, and the other thing. You know, you have to know what's coming up, how your draft is going to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we as whoever took the Central City should be, you know, picked on through the drafts, not guaranteed a spot.
Well, see, okay, so that's the thing, right? And actually, Hollow just brought that up in the live chat. He said, well, what if we did a draft and someone refuses to go where they're picked and wants to stay where they are? So what I did in the past was it was all voluntary. So again, none of the families that we have right now, none of the crime families would be in that. So what I mean by that is we would put the mail out for like a week or two straight. Hey guys, our draft is going to start on this day. Let's say, just as an example, November 1st, right? So we give everybody all the rest of October to get ready for this draft. And if you want to go, all you do is leave your alliance. Leave your alliance. You can always go back to DTR. You can always go back to BMF. But if you want to compete, you leave your alliance and you send us a mail, or we'll make like a Discord chat or something where everybody that wants to be participating in the draft, they leave their alliance. They say, hey, I left my alliance. This is my game name. I'm ready to do this. Wherever you guys need me, that's where I'm going, right? And then everybody gears up. So people are dropping tags. They're dropping tags week after week. They're dropping tags. They're getting ready. And then we do the draft during the live. Everybody finds out where their new respective crew is going to be. So this is just going off of what Jack said. This is just fairy la la land shit, right? Excuse my language. What we're going to do is we would have team leaders. Those team leaders will be the boss of the crew bosses, right? And then we would randomly pull names out of a hat. Huh?
Respective board from all the families.
Right. Yep. The top players. So all the power is distributed, right? And then we would do one at a time. So this is just an example. Jack, your team gets to pick. I'll spin the wheel because we did it during the live on a random wheel, right? Without all the names on it, and it randomly stops. And then Jack gets that player. Okay, who's the next team captain? OG says I'm next. Okay, OG, here we go. Spin the wheel. OG spins the wheel. That wheel lands on that person. That person goes to OG, and we keep rotating until all the players who signed up for the draft have been assigned a respective crew. And that's basically how it would go.
Yeah. I like that idea. That's actually really cool.
And again, this is in a perfect world where we say, hey, do you guys want to do this? And of course, this is not permanent. We would set a date for when it starts and when it ends. So let's say it started November 1st. We do it for 30 days.
Type of event.
Huh?
A separate type of event that, people are volunteering for. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. And
that would actually be fun.
It would, especially if we could think of some things to do, like make our own types of events. We go head up, see who wins on tiles, or just like a free fight on the world map, no city hits, stuff like that.
So the runaround game that they introduced before and left, we wanted it back.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be one event, right?
Yep.
Like a different event, like capture the flag type stuff, which is what they had.
Exactly.
That type of stuff. Yeah, that's cool.
Dude, that would. Capture the flag? That would be tight.
Dude, we need to get this going.
Oh my god, baby! Game suggestion: capture the flag. Capture the flag would be tight, dude. Dude, they need to make that immediately. Immediately, that needs to be turned into an event. Developers, if you are listening to me right now, read my lips. Capture the flag, bro.
With the NFL draft in place,
dude. Because imagine, because you already have those flag things on the map. Remember, like whoever the hell, bro. You already have the flag icon on the map. So they do an event that's just like the Island Rumble, right? Where let's say it happens in downtown, right? Okay, I'm bringing it up on the map now, guys. Okay, so this is my idea. Capture the flag. Okay, so we're in downtown map location. All right, so and they would do it just like Island Rumble, where it's two teams. So let's say DTR's up north, BMF's down south. Um, I'm not sure how they would do the randomization of who gets the ball first. But let's just say it's somehow random, like a coin flip or something, or roll the dice or something, right? Um,
Yeah, I
okay.
think people should pick a dice or a head or tail.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, you should pick a dice number.
Dice would be dope, right?
They should go. Yeah.
Okay, so they do the dice thing. All right, so now DTR gets the ball first, or not the ball, but the flag. Okay, so DTR's got the flag. They have to make it from where it starts all the way to our end, right? Without losing the flag. Now, you know, each team would have to have a certain amount of players on each side, but it would really go by like how you would want to set up your enforcers, right? Because what's her name? Like the girl that has the whip. Imagine you send her in to get the guy that has the flag, and she keeps him roped in, right? So like maybe there's different skills on your enforcers that you would need in order to get the flag from one end of the map to the other without losing
Right.
it, right? And then you would have to have like your big boys, like your linemen, going ahead of you to take on
dude.
those hits while you're kind of skirting around the outside trying to, you know, keep going down the map. Bro, that would be so crazy. Dude, you're talking about
Dude, I'm right there with you. Let's do it.
dude, yo, because when you do the arena, the group arena, you know how you can place your enforcers, like your marches, right? Like you can put them in the back or you can move them to the front. All of that would come into play. Like every single formation, every enforcer's skills would play a part in this. Dude, I'm so hyped right now. Like this is all I'm gonna be able to think about now. Wait, who had that idea? Was that you? Did you say capture the flag?
Yeah, I did.
Come here so I
I
can
did.
come here.
Capture the flag,
Come here so I can kiss your head.
like
That's the most amazing fucking idea I've ever heard in my life. Sorry, my language is not good tonight.
dude.
I'm so excited.
Calm down.
I'm
All right.
so excited.
Dude, but you know what? You know what though?
Oh,
We have to work in the XFL draft type situation that Jack is talking about.
yeah, I agree.
So how do you? Let's get into that. That capture the flag type of idea,
Mhm.
alliance against alliance, would be a great situation.
Okay, so
You know?
for the capture the flag, let's say we tried to do it on our own before the
It
devs
should be
get a
a-
chance, right?
It should be an alliance. It should be an alliance thing first until you get to the summit. The summit should be the NFL draft.
Because you're saying because that's telling us who the strongest players are.
Exactly.
Okay, so well
You see what I'm saying?
so the summit will tell us who the team captains are, right? Who the captains
Right.
of the 10 crews are. But that's not necessarily going to tell us because that's only telling us the top 16 players as of right now. So the rest we would have to just go by ranking,
Wait,
right?
well, it should go by something. I mean, ranking probably the top 8, I think, right?
Yeah.
Out of 16.
Yep.
So the top 8 would be able to pick teams, even if they're in your own alliance.
That's interesting.
They should be able to pick teams. Do you think that's good? Or no? That would be interesting.
Hold on one second. I feel like my game volume is really crazy because I could hear the music. Sorry.
I can't hear that.
I just want to make sure my audio is not crazy. What? 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 Okay. Okay. So you were saying? Can you say that again, please, OG?
So I said, your idea with this alliance thing
Mhm.
would be great. Capture the flag, right?
Mhm.
So why don't we get to the summit, right? And have like what Jack's talking about, the NFL draft, and maybe the top 8 6 or 8 players that ranked in, from whatever alliance it was, ranked in the top 6 or 8, gets to choose whoever it was from whatever alliance it was to create their team in the summit event, and then you bet on it.
That's interesting. That is interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
That would be a good idea.
Well, if so we pick we use the summit to pick the team leaders. All right. We would have to get a head count, I think, first, and see how many people would even be interested in this. Right now, again, remember, this is going to be down the road after we take Central City. It's at least a month away. However, if maybe 2 months, I would say wait until after Central City and then wait another month, because within a month of us taking Central City, or whoever takes Central City, if the events don't change, then that's what we're looking forward to, right, for a very long time. So if we take Central City and they don't update the expansion plan and give us an idea or give us any hints of what we have to look forward to, and the events stay the same, I'd say we're safe to start trying to do a draft. Now, we do the draft.
So Jack says, yeah, the leaders pick the players taking turns.
Right, like the wheel, like the whole wheel thing, right?
Right.
Okay.
Which is good.
Right.
That's a good idea.
So my question is this: could we make Capture the Flag happen without the draft for now, just to try and make up our own event, just to see how many people would be interested, right? Like, do you think we could do that without the devs right now? Because I'm thinking it would still be fun if, let's say, we did a 5-on-5, 10-on-10 type scenario where.
So we'd have to put a city in contention then.
What do you mean?
So without the devs and without the game actually creating this event,
yeah,
how would we go about doing this? We'd have to put one city in contention all the time for each team, right?
So I feel like we could have a referee during the live. Let's just say, for example, it was Lethal, right? All right, Lethal's got a coin. Make sure everybody sees during the live stream it is not a two-headed coin. It is a legit coin, right? She does the flip.
Right.
Does the flip.
Yeah.
Somebody gets to call head or tails on either side, right? Okay. Now, for example, it's let's just say it's my team versus your team, OG. Okay. OG's team. OG gets the flip. He calls heads. It lands on head. Okay. OG, your team has the proverbial ball. Okay. Now you guys, we both start. We'll show it on the live. You guys starting at one end of this area. My guys are starting at this end of this area. Okay. Now you would have to decide who's the ball carrier, right? Or we will come up with some type of terminology, right? Like who has the flag? Okay. What constitutes that person having the flag, or if that person who had the flag's march gets taken out, do you lose players that way? Do you lose players? Like, okay, like, I'm just trying to think in my head, because we're not going to have an actual flag until the devs were to put it into the game. Okay, so let's say, upon the coin toss, huh?
You're going to lose troops, of course.
Right. Well, I'm just thinking each player can only have one march. That's what I'm thinking. Each player has one march. You can choose whether or not you want what buff you want to use before it starts. Okay, but I'm just thinking, let's say once the coin toss happens, for example, OG's team has the flag first. Okay, now you have to tell us in world chat. You have to say, I've got the flag. Whoever it is. Now, everybody knows. Everybody on my team can see the world chat. They know who has the flag. Everybody on your team knows who has the flag, because the team captain has to pass that information along. Now, let's say OG's like, okay, I'm the strongest on my team. I'm going to hold the flag. You guys block for me, or whatever may have you, okay? But if OG says he has the flag and his march gets destroyed, I would say the person who got the last hit, who killed off OG's march, now has the flag. Correct?
Right. That's fair. Yeah.
I feel like that would be it, right?
That's fair. Of course.
Now I'm not sure how we would figure that out just to make sure we know like who would.
Well, then what happens when some of my team goes after your team for the flag?
Okay. So in my head, OG has the flag. He's working his way down. Huh?
It could be a default. If I lose the flag, whatever member, as you said, put me out, takes the flag.
Right.
No matter what.
Okay. So let's do it like real rugby and stuff, right? Where OG's march got taken out by my march. Okay, now my march would have the flag. So just out of sportsmanly type stuff, let's say I take out OG. Once I see his march went down or is gone, I stop. Okay, so but the players on both sides would have to know this is happening. Okay, so OG's got the flag, right? He puts it in world chat. I got the flag. Let's get it. Okay, everybody's march is attacking everybody's march, right? Everybody's trying to get to OG. I'm the last person to get to OG. OG's march gets disintegrated. He's now out of the game. I have the flag. What happens next? I stop. I type in world chat, stop. Everybody stops what they're doing, exactly where they are. Because that's exactly how rugby works and football works. That's how it works. You give everybody a minute to gain their composure. Maybe they want to switch buffs. The attack's not working. Let me switch to defense. Whatever it is, everybody gets about 60 seconds, okay? All right. And then the person who has the flag, again, goes into world chat. I've got the flag. Go. Boom. Everybody starts moving, right? And we do that until the flag gets to where it needs to go, or maybe it doesn't. Maybe we just destroy each other. Either way, it's still going to be fun. I think we can make this work. I really do think we can make that work. What do you think, dude?
That'd be good. Yeah, I'm in, dude.
Jack? This sounds more fun. The more we're talking this out and figuring it out, dude, it sounds more and more fun.
Because it is, you know? Dude, I wish, you know, not for nothing, and I'm not gonna, you know, talk bad about anybody, but some people that develop games have no imagination. The great imagination for the essence of what the game should be, right? But then after that, where do they go from there? They don't go anywhere, right?
Yep.
You know? So I'm glad these guys are listening and in tune, and hopefully this will reach them, because this would be a great game.
Dude, I'm trying to tell you, this would be the best idea. Oh gosh. Okay. Jack says, yeah, the leaders pick the players. Huh?
Listen, trying to figure out how to win. Jack is trying to figure out how to win.
Yes, he is. He says, yeah, the leaders pick the players, taking turns. He said, yeah, I'm quiet because I'm trying to do this thing in my head. Dude, I think it would work like that. As long as we have everybody on the same page, where everybody knows, look, the person who has the flag, once that march is dead, everybody stops.
Right.
And then I think it's going to be important that we do it like that, just like real football, because everybody has to be on the same page, and the only way everybody's going to be on the same page is if nobody's in a rush.
Well, you have to have a timeout, regroup,
right?
Figure out what's going on, and go from there.
Now, I want to say, would we do it like this, where okay, OG's march got disintegrated, my march did it, but now I'm weak because I used up a lot of my march on OG, and since we're like, okay, everybody stop, we pause, everybody's chilling. Now you should be able to have a conversation in that 1 minute or whatever where everybody stopped, where I could go, okay guys, my march is really weak right now. OG messed me up real bad. There's no way I'm gonna make it down the field. Can we pass the flag to somebody else on our team, and now that player has the flag moving forward?
Dude, it's capture the flag. You can do whatever you want, until your team wins. I'm just
saying in my head, like I feel like
I've captured before, right?
Yeah.
So until your team wins, you can pass it. You don't have to tell anybody about it. However, how do we know where the flag is on the map?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So if we do it the way I just said it, where okay, OG's out, I have the flag now. I took it from him, but my march is weak. We have 1 minute to come up with a plan. I could go. Okay, Jack. Look, your march is almost as strong as mine. We're halfway down the field. I think you should take the flag. You got it. I'm gonna block for you. Everybody else tries to block for Jack, and then Jack goes, "Okay, I got the flag. Go." Everybody's in world chat waiting for somebody to say they got the flag. Now we all know who has the flag. Everybody's going for Jack. Like, dude, this sounds like the perfect plan. Quite literally.
That's a good idea. So, maybe 90 seconds in between.
90 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, because we have to figure out who's online, who's gonna do this, who's gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? Some people may take a couple of minutes to answer or whatever. You know what I'm saying? A couple of seconds or whatever. So
right.
Maybe 90 seconds in between, right? Timeout period. And at least put it in world chat that this one's got the flag, whatever.
Right.
Right? Yeah.
Yep. I'm trying to figure out what Jack's saying, because he said that's why we have to tell it out, right? And then he says, but I need to be at your vicinity. I can't be in another city and you tell the opponents the flags with Jack. Yeah. So what does he mean?
What he's saying is how far or how long and what territories are they going over, right? So if you have the capture the flag event, what he's saying is, where does he have the port? Where does he got to go? Thing with the family, this, that, and the other thing. Like, how do we rectify that?
So as far as if he's saying what I think what you're saying he's saying, I'm showing it right now on the screen during the live. So we would do it. We would assign a location where we would say, all right,
so being in a controlled area, I guess.
Yeah. So we would do it, like, let's just say we do it right after downtown or whatever, where we all have access to everybody. So DTR could do this. Any alliance could join this if they wanted to, and we would do it off of like the center city area. So we would say we start. Let me be realistic. I'll zoom in here. We would say. Yeah, that's pretty damn big, to be honest. That's pretty big. Okay, so we would say the northern, like if you look at Central City, it's broke up into 1, 2, 3, 4, north, south, east, west. We would do it, this is just for an example, in the northern puzzle piece of the map, right? So just the northern little sector above the Central City. This is the football field, okay? This whole area here. And this, for an example, BMF players would start right next to the city, and just for an example, DTR players of the other team would be right at north of us. So we have that whole puzzle piece to work with. Now, obviously, it's going to be kind of crappy if DTR or the other team decides to, play the whole thing on the outskirts, because they're taking the long way around, right? But if you wanted to do it smart, if you wanted to do it smart, you would try and go in a straight line as much as humanly possible. So that way you are going the shortest distance to the goal. And obviously the goal is the opposite end of the field, right? So for us, if we're starting right next to Central City, then we would want to score on the opposite side, and the other team would try and take their flag and put it in our end zone, which is Central City. So if they start up north, they want to score down south, and if your team is on the south side, you got to go north to score. But dude, I'm getting more and more excited the more I think about this. And to be honest with you, this would be the best. Dude, this would be the greatest tournament, like first tournament ever for GGW, bro, because we're doing it without the devs.
Well, either way, we have to be able to score out. So either way, right, we would have to have all the alliances score out that section in order to play. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
According to the way that are doing this, right?
Yep.
So, if in fact that can happen, we can do this tournament no matter what.
Yep.
Which would be wonderful.
Oh gosh, Jack, I hate to burst your bubble, he says.
No. Jack, he's the man, dude. He just does it.
he's got to be the bearer of bad news. Give it to me, Jack.
Jack, stop impeding our fun. Be hot.
Oh, how you say you need two alliances that need to link to the south and the north bridges.
Yeah. That's what I was just saying.
Wait, what?
So you would have agreement with a couple of alliances in order to make the territory happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what he's saying is that you'd have to have agreements on all sides. And you'd have to let people through your territory, this, that, and the other thing.
Got you.
In order for that to happen, which I'm sure it's not a big deal.
Yeah, but again, we're also talking 30 days from now or more. You know, so it's plenty of time to plan this, to get everybody on the same page. It's also plenty of time to do some recruiting to see, okay, well, who are going to be our captains? Okay, obviously you're going to want the two strongest people to be the captains. You know, how many people from DTR could we get to be in on this? Because if we get an even amount of players between our side and DTR, we can just do BMF versus DTR on the first one. Or if we don't have enough people, or if we can get everybody, like, okay, let's just say tomorrow, I create a chat in game where we're trying to really make this happen, right? I just start messaging everybody in PM. Hey, look, this is the plan. I know this sounds crazy, but think it over. Let me know what you think. And we start adding people to this chat. Let's say we get a crap ton of people. You have to keep in mind, you can't have, like, it would be madness, I feel like, personally, if we had more than 10 players on each side. I'm sorry, I feel like it would be madness. Like, it's going to be hard to see who's who, what's going on, what, you know what I'm saying? Even if you had, each person only had one march, right? Like, it's going to be kind of crazy to have more than 20 players. Like, that's going to be nuts. So I do feel like trying to get the most active, powerful players would be more fun, at least for the first one. And then, you know, if it seems flawless, like everybody's on the same page and it goes off without a hitch, maybe on the next run we add more players. And again, I'm not the end all be all here, okay? I'm just throwing out ideas. If we want to do 20 on 20, 30 on 30, whatever, I just think it's going to be crazier and harder to keep track of, especially for a live stream, because I'm going to be participating, plus I'm going to be filming it. Or maybe I'm not participating. Maybe I'm just filming it. I don't know. We got a lot of time to kill. We got a lot of stuff to figure out. Huh?
Maybe somebody else is filming it too. Ooh,
that's true. Lethal could totally be doing that while I'm... Dude, that's a good idea.
It might be possible to do this.
Dude, oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, bro. I'm so excited. Oh, gosh. Okay.
Great woman.
Well, oh my God, bro, the best. I got so lucky, bro. But listen, guys, we've talked about a lot here tonight. And I think honestly that this live stream was supposed to happen so we could come up with this idea. I really do. I've never had an idea. And you know me, OG. You know me, bro. I do mobile mafia games. I can't take the credit for this idea because OG brought it up. But I will say this. I fine-tuned that son of a gun. All right? And I'm going to keep fine-tuning this thing until we get it done. I have a really, really, really good feeling about this. Huh?
Go see what Jack just said.
He said, yeah, in 2 months' time, when the server is dying, I'm sure people are going to be fine. For some new action, I mean. Bro, I'm sorry, bro, but this is our server. I'll be being dead serious with you. I think our server is gonna outlast a lot of servers, and I mean that, and that's very rare for the first server in any game to outlast the the newer servers. But I think it's gonna happen mainly because we have such good people here. And another thing, 2 months from now, 2 months from now, bro, I think we're gonna be talking about a completely different game because it's early access. They keep giving us such great events. Dude, just looking at the activity now, if we can come up with a plan to either get OST and FRA more in the mix, or get them to, you know, split their power up into the main family, whatever we got to do to preserve players.
Hey, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
Bring it us, and then we can live stream it for everyone.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
See?
Hollow says it may work.
Fran, FRA, whatever. Get on here. Let's do it.
Well, listen, guys, this was a great podcast. Thank you so much, OG and Jack, for being here as always to help me co-pilot this thing. Thank you so much to GGW community for showing up. Hollow, you the man. Lethal, thank you so much for modding. Everybody's amazing, and I couldn't keep doing this without all your guys' support. So thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you are. Everybody stay blessed, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow, same time. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget, guys, get yourselves into the Grand Gangster War Discord and or my ACG Discord. Either way, you guys can stay connected just as easily. And thank you so much to the developers and the moderators of GGW. You guys are amazing. And until next time, guys, peace. Dude, I want to start this now. Can we start this now?
Dude. Honestly, that's like a great for events.
Bro,
let's do it.
I'll be honest. I think the devs are gonna be surprised. Like if we do this before they help us implement this, and they see it successful and how we're doing it, 100% they're gonna implement it, bro. Like why wouldn't they?
I think the devs watch your show.
I hope so. I
think they do. Every time you said something, man, something else happened.